In this video, I will be teaching the basics of designing a 3D model. A coffee mug would be a great choice in order to start our 3D modeling journey. First, we install the Blender application, and when we open it, we see the screen. We select all the icons that are present in the screen by pressing on A and then X to delete them. As our coffee mug's basic shape is cylinder, we'll add a cylinder by doing that, by going to add button and then mesh, and you'll find a cylinder over there and click on it. The next step is we need to rotate that cylinder in such a way that it is perpendicular to x-axis. For that, we press on R, X and then 90. Now we'll go to the edit mode by pressing on tab button and then press Ctrl R and then scroll your mouse for 6 times, so that we'll get 6 loops horizontally there, and then double click on it and those loops gets fixed on the cylinder. Now for the sake of handle, we will add a circle as a reference. We'll do that by same way that we have done for the cylinder. The only change is we'll click on circle instead of cylinder. The circle gets added at the center, and thus we'll place our mouse at the center and press on G so that we grab the circle. Now we need to adjust the circle in order to have the handle of our mug. For doing that, we press S and then with the help of mouse we adjust the size. Now by pressing on G, we place that just like the handle of our coffee mug. The next thing what we will do is we go into the face select mode, and then faces that I have shown in the video, we press on E in order to extrude those two faces outward. Designing of the handle of the mug in such a way that we extrude some portion, we then rotate it according to the given direction, and then extrude it again and rotate it again, and we'll complete that process. Our next aim is hollowing of our coffee mug. For that, what we will do is in face select mode, we select any one of the faces, then we press on X button and then click on faces. Therefore we have now hollowed our mug. Now we need to add the width of the mug. In order to do that, we'll go into the edge select mode, then pressing down Alt, if we select any edge of the circle, the whole circle gets selected. Now click on E and then press S. We will be able to extrude those edges, forming the width of our mug. Now press on E and then Y. We will be able to extrude those edges downward. Press Ctrl B and then adjust the rim of the mug. In that process, we can scroll our mouse button 2 or 3 times in order to smoothen out the rim of our coffee mug. As we got our desired shape, it is now time for us to remove our reference circle. We do that by pressing down Alt and clicking on the reference circle and then pressing X to delete that circular edge. Next step is we press the tab button. On right click, we get certain options. In those options, select the shade smooth.
Now that you have got a base model, let's add texture to your model. To begin, add another area to your workspace by dragging from an existing area. Choose split an area. You place your mouse cursor in the area corner, which would change the cursor into a cross. Dragging the cursor inward would open a new area. Choose the UV editing workspace from the selection list at the top of your screen in the preferences header. This sets one of the areas to show you the UV editor and the other area to the 3D view. Select any one edge of the cylinder along with all the top and bottom edges. Press U to open Unwrap option. Select the Mark Seam option. Again go back to the Unwrap options by pressing on U. Select Unwrap. Now split your screen in half. On the top corner, you can change your editor type by clicking on the drop down. Change it to Shader Editor, which will open an area to view the nodes. Now, in the Properties bar, go to the Materials option, click on New. You will be provided with the default nodes. Press Shift+A and select Search. Now, type image texture in the search bar and click on it. What we are doing here is linking the texture to the material. To do that, we would need to join the image texture node to the principal BSDF node. Attach color in this node to base color in the principal BSDF. Click on open and choose any image or texture. Press A to select all the unwrapped content and resize it by pressing S. You can see how the texture places itself on the model as you resize it. You can make the cup shiny just like a ceramic material by adjusting the metallic and roughness properties in the rightmost panel. This is the airplane that we have done using the same techniques we have learnt in this video. Thank you for watching.